Hello everyone, this is Professor Gitan Gavade from Viva Institute of Management Research. So I would like to first to thank for this opportunity to I2R and Green Thinker to give me this platform to contribute little to the wisdom of world for US SDG 2030. So my topic to contribute today would be industry, innovation, and infrastructure, because I believe this is the three pillars for all the sector to grow economy. So while doing the research and thinking on the topic, I found some few very critical points which I thought to contribute with the society. So I would like to introduce the topic starting with infrastructure investments and innovation are critical drivers of economic growth and development, with cities housing more than half of the world population. Mass transportation and renewable energy are the becoming increasing vital and are the development of new business and information and communication technology. Now, means to say that we have to be very vigilant about what investment we are making, whether it is in infrastructure, technology, or new startup or new industry. Every everywhere there is growth, but most of the thing which we are seeing that we are not up to the mark with the UN goals, so that we have to develop ourselves to reach over there. Like we say that we have cities over there, their half population is there, but there's still the queries that how will the city will survive, how people will get good opportunities to work with, making distinct to their qualification, how better transportation can be created, how better renewable energy can be come forward, so that we can contribute to the not only just national but the overall world, overall globally. I have put over here one good picture from Kenya where people are showing that they are taking new and new ideas like having a torchlight in their hand from in this is speak of from Kenya. So how this can contribute towards means little means this little thing is saving so much of energies rather than wasting and keeping light on. So this is one thing which I would like to highlight over here. Coming to my next slide, this is based on technology. Technology progress is also key to finding lasting solution to both economic and environmental challenges, such as providing new jobs, promoting energy efficiency, promoting sustainable industry, and investing in scientific research and innovation are all important way to facilitate sustainable development. The picture which I have shown over here is of green tea. So, like green thinker, green tree is also contributing to the society in the way of this tree is very innovative. It consumes all the pollution from the environment and produce oxygen into the environment back, which is more than oxygen providing of 300 trees capacity. So this is was one wonderful example of technology which we are going to. So there is rigorous need of investment in scientific background also. If we see, we have after pandemic we have realized how well we are up to in making scientific innovation. Not only one country but all the countries, all the global should come forward and invest into science. They should have make major fund system where everyone will contribute something amount for science, and nominees from all over the world will go and contribute their idea, do some research and development, so that in future some such pandemic situation if come again, we can confront it and we can fight against it. This indicate better infrastructure over here. So whether it is industry, maybe financial industry, banking industry, marketing industry, service industry, any industry, but we need better infra, because in the morning we just get up for a to go to employment, and we see that there is traffic jam, and this is a common problem we face globally. So the start of the day is we can say it's starting with negative impact. But if we see and look forward, so if there is better transportation management, so not only it will help us to reach office timely, but also it will help for good and service to reach the client or location at the right time in the right place. So this is also important point over here. So I will have written some content over here is more than 4 billion people still do not have access to the internet. and 90% are from the developing world. So means we are the part of them which who don't have access to the internet till now. Bridging this digital divide is crucial to ensure equal access to information and knowledge as well as foster innovation and entrepreneurship. Okay. So main thing over here is if we see we are from developing countries and total 90% of the developing world is still in has don't have access to the internet. And if we want to make this possible, we have to think on one thing, that we have to foster innovation and entrepreneurship. This is the only way we can get this target of UN SDGs, Sustainable Development Goal, successfully. So let's understand some facts why UN SDG is necessary. So I have accumulated some facts which I like to share with you. So worldwide, 2.3 billion people lack access to basic sanitation. Second, in some low-income African countries, infrastructure constraints cut the business productivity by around 40%. So this is only one example. If we see if there is better infrastructure, maybe this cut down of 40% maybe increased to 100% of the business sourcing. So this is again not only just targeting African countries, but Asian countries also needs this major improvement if we have to sustain this UN SDC goal. Coming to the third point, 2.6 billion people in developing countries do not have access to constant electricity. More than 4 billion people still do not have access to internet. 90% of them are from developing countries, which we have already seen. The renewable energy sector currently employs more than 2.3 million people. The number could be 20 million by 2030. So this will be the big challenge for the society, because there is now 2.3 millions, and then the people could reach by 20 million in 2030. Means it is just matter of one decade, 10 years. Hence we have to find some alternative way like ethanol. Okay, so ethanol can also contribute to the way of green energy and helping us to reduce pollution from the environment and use more resource very wisely. Coming to the last point of the side, in developing countries, barely 30% of agriculture products undergo the industrial processing compared to 98% of high income countries. So this is again a comparative study over here. So these are the fact why as UN SDC goals are necessary in the system. Coming to the goals target of SDC, so there are some goals target like to develop quality, reliable, sustainable, and resilient infrastructure, including regional and trans-border infrastructure to support economic development, human well-being, with a focus on affordable and equitable access for all. So here there is focus on developing quality and reliable and sustainable infrastructure on the point of view of infrastructure, so that we can not only contribute to the human well-being but also to the economic development at an affordable cost. So this is one goal of SDC. Second goal coming to the promote inclusive and sustainable industrialization by 2030. Significantly raise industry share of employment and gross domestic product in line with national circumstances and double its share in at least developed countries. So your main focus is on developed countries that will help other developing countries to promote inclusive and sustainable industrialization. I mean, this is really right thing that developed people should help developing people so that it can be major contribution globally. So this is one thing which we should remember. Coming to the third point, increase the access of small-scale industrial and other enterprise, in particular in developing countries, to financial service, including affordable credits and their integration into value chain and market. This is also very important point. If we see uh, availability of credit is currently very low in the market because of pandemic. Many of startup have failed. But if we see overall, if we provide credit affordably, means if we ask people to pay in some points like EMI structure or partial payment, this may help in effective business for the person, because this goal is most related to working capital. So, if there is proper working capital in the feasible banking report, then such affordable credit to be provided to the right person, that will help in not only developing of small scale industry but also the people associated with this industry. For the main so lower level job people will be also benefiting, because one startup is getting small scale industry is getting ready to become a big scale industry with help of this affordable credit. So such partner systems should be included in the system. Coming to Next point, by 2030, upgrade infrastructure and retrofit industry to make them sustainable with resource use efficiency and greater adoption to clean environment, sound technology, and industrial processes with all countries taking action in accordance with their respective capability, which I have already discussed in my upcoming slide that concept like green tree are coming, which will help to revolutionize the world and decrease the pollution from the environment and converting into oxygen. This is the best thing which we are going to look for in upcoming future. Coming to the next point, enhance scientific research, upgrade the technological capabilities of industrial sector in all countries, in particular developing countries, including by 2030, encouraging innovation session, increasing number of research and development workers plus 1 million and public and private research and development spending. This is one example of today's conference, which I2R and Green Thinker organizing. With such way of innovative conference, I am very much sure that such type of positive ideas will contribute to towards the platform of development of sustainable goals. Coming to the last slide, facilitate the sustainable and resilient infrastructure development in developing countries through enhanced financial, technological, and technical support to not into African countries, least developed countries, and landlocked developing countries, small Iceland developing states 18. So this is a thing which not only which we have already means understood that not only our development will help others, but others developing will also help in a contribution towards the global development. Support to domestic technology development, research and innovation in developing countries, including by ensuring a conducive policy environment for inter-ally industrial diversification and value addition to the community. And lastly, significantly increase access to information and communication to provide universal and affordable access to internet in least developed countries by 2020. So today is 2020 last month, and I believe this we hence since we have connected to internet and we are doing video conferencing over here. This is a solely one of the goal we can say we have achieved. So in so this is one I think the positive fulfillment of UN SDC goal. And lastly, I would like to thank I2R and Green Thinker for providing me this opportunity to speak as a keynote speaker for the conference of Western Sydney University, Australia. Thank you, one and all. Thank you once again. Bye.